What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Funnels for Real Estate Agents, where I'm going to be walking through the best funnel to use for a real estate agent. And if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this YouTube channel. And also, I'd love to hear your thoughts as well about this video, so make sure you comment down below. So right here, I am in my ClickFunnels account. And the one funnel that we're going to talk about, and the one funnel that I would recommend if you're a new real estate agent or a seasoned real estate agent, is the lead squeeze funnel. Now, I'm just going to go over here to this tab, and you're going to see that the lead squeeze funnel is a two-step process. The first step is where you're gonna try to get whoever lands on your page their contact information. So this is typically like a name and email, and in exchange for this, you're gonna provide something of value, which is what we call a lead magnet. Now this could be an ebook, a checklist, or some sort of guide, but basically something that would provide value to those homeowners or whoever you market to. And so right here we have the lead squeeze funnel opt-in page, and then we have a thank you page down here below. So that's kind of the sequence of what's happening. Now what I want to do is let's preview this first step right here. And so I actually have it open. And so right here, this is just an example of what you can do. So right here we have a mock-up of the guide that we're giving. So this is a guide called Things to Consider When Buying a Home. So basically it's a spring 2024 buyer guide. Now that's what you could list here at the top. You could also make it more curiosity based, like here are the top things that you should know when buying a house, or here are the top 10 things to consider, something along those lines. So that we have the headline here at the top. And then down here below, we have the sub-headline. So the sub-headline for this one, I just call the top things to consider when buying a home. So that's what they know. So the spring 2024 buyer guide, things to consider when buying a home. Now, the important thing about sales funnels in general is that you want to make sure that basically the customer knows what they want to do. So a lot of times each step on a sales funnel, there's usually only one call to action. So when we look at this, the first thing that kind of sticks to mind is this button right here called Get Access Now. And then just to give you a preview of the rest of the funnel, this is what it is. So we have the mock-up of what we're giving out, basically a little description on how to get free access by clicking the button below. And then down here below, this is just your footer. Now with the lead squeeze funnel as well, there's an option to do kind of like a longer form lead squeeze funnel, where instead of it cuts out here, there's a lot more, like maybe 2 or 3 different sections where you could talk about like why is it important, maybe internal beliefs of the homeowners or external beliefs of why, kind of like breaking those limiting beliefs of like why they can't buy a home and whatnot, and kind of addressing those down below. But when we click on this button right here, we have a pop-up that appears. So to get the free access to this guide, they would have to input their name and their email address. And so once they complete those 2 items, they could click this button here called named Get Access Now. And before we kind of go on to the second step of the funnel, I want to emphasize the importance of getting the contact information of these people. Now, the lead squeeze funnel, just as the name implies, you're trying to squeeze out the contact information of the homeowners, the people that land on this funnel, in exchange for the free value. So that's kind of like the trade-off there. But the importance of having the name and the email address, at least to get started, is to do email follow-up. And so you could follow up with them on trying to book maybe like a free consultation with them. You could provide more value, such as like blog articles or things that are happening inside the market. And then also too, maybe something that you could do is you could do maybe kind of like a giveaway where you could say like, refer a friend and enter in this raffle, or maybe even if you refer a friend here, let's send you a gift card because of that. So it kind of like depends on what you want to do. But the main purpose here is to get the contact information so that we can follow up. Now we're going to go here. This is the second page of the funnel. So if we go back here, we had the opt-in, and then down here below, we have the thank you page. And so we have the opt-in here, and then we have the thank you page right here. Now with the thank you page, it's very structured on what needs to be done. So up here at the top, we have that thank you for signing up. Your download is ready. Step one is to download the buyer guide. So it's kind of the same format as the opt-in page, where over here on the left-hand side, you have the mock-up of the guide, and then you have a button here to download the guide. And so here all you would do is you would upload this guide inside of ClickFunnels, and then basically you could copy the URL and then assign that URL to this button. So when people click on it, let's see. Oh, looks like I have not assigned or uploaded the guide here, but all you would do is people would click on it, it'll appear the guide, and then they could download it themselves. Now down here below so above was step one, was to get the guide. Step two, ideally you would try to get calls booked because they're already inside the funnel. They already got the free guide. So maybe they're interested and want to learn more how to buy a house. And so with here, step two is called book a free consultation. You could easily customize this so that you can put your image or some sort of headshot here on the left-hand side. And then right here, you could do one of two options. You could either use some sort of like third-party application like Calendly to link your Calendly booking page here. But also too, ClickFunnels has an option to basically essentially be like Calendly, where you could book calls and you could connect a calendar to ClickFunnels and help you out there. But at that point, between trying to get the lead and their contact information, and then try to get book calls on this thank you page. That's kind of like a double win-win. If they get the guide, you got their contact information, and then you also booked calls. And so kind of like the metrics of like what's important is your opt-in rate. That's important. Try and get it as high as possible. And then the second one is like the number of calls being booked, or like maybe some sort of like conversion of like leads to appointments. And then hopefully on the call, whether it's like a series of calls or just one call, hopefully you'll get more information about the homeowner, the customer, and then from that point you could try and like have either like sell them on some sort of package or try and close them as a client. So this is one of the funnels that I definitely recommend you start out with if you're, like I mentioned, if you're new to sales funnels as a real estate agent. And I'm going to link a few informations down below in the description. So the first one's going to be to create a 14-day free trial to ClickFunnels. I'm also going to link a book. It's called .com Secrets, written by Russell Brunson, where he dives deep into funnels. And so if you're interested in reading the book and learn more about the lead squeeze funnel or about sales funnels in general, that'll be a great book to read. And then I'm also going to link a program as well. It's called the Your First Funnel Challenge. Now you might be looking at this and be like, oh, this is great, but I don't know how to like use the software and whatnot. Hopefully down the road, I'll be building out more YouTube videos so that you could watch them, learn. But with the Your First Funnel Challenge, it's a great program. It's a great challenge for you to kind of get your hands dirty on learning and using ClickFunnels 2.0 and building a sales funnel yourself. And so those are some resources. And then what I'll also do is I'll give you a template as well that you could easily just click, install into your ClickFunnels account. If you don't already have a ClickFunnels account, it'll just make you sign up for one. But basically, it's going to be the same structure. I'm just going to take out the images just due to copyright issues. And then at that point, it's just kind of plug and chug. You just upload the images, upload your lead magnet, and then you can launch it yourself. So try to make the process as smoothly as possible. But if you have any questions, make sure you go to the comments and ask there. And then also too, I love your feedback as well. So if you think this was helpful, please let me know. And if there's anything else that's helpful, please share that as well. So until then, we'll see you next time on Funnels for Real Estate Agents.